This is it. Over the last 4 weeks, we've asked 20 total trivia questions. We've asked you to submit those answers to the questions at the end of each week, and we are going to reveal our winners tonight and draw for some fabulous prizes. Before we get there, we like to review the answers to the final week of questions, last week's questions, and we're going to start things off tonight with question 16, which did ask, in late February 2022, WPSU-FM's transmitter in northern PA experienced a technical failure due to weather. But why was a technician not able to climb the broadcast tower to make repairs? Was it due to fog, a thunderstorm, snow, or ice? And the correct response to question 16 was D, ice. WPSU-FM actually tweeted about this last year in February, and it was due to ice. You can see there's still a coat of ice on our transmitter. We must wait until it's safe for an engineer to climb the tower to fix that outage. So that's why the answer for question 16 was ice. Question 17, when did the first winter storm watch of the 2022-2023 cold season occur in the United States? And it's a little deceiving here, but we were asking for months that were generally considered to be summer or early fall, July 28th, August 4th, August 17th, or September 3rd. But the correct answer for question 17 was B, August 4th. This was actually hoisted in northern Alaska on August 4th of 2022, the first winter storm watch of the season. Moving on to question 18. According to the National Weather Service, the average hurricane releases about 52 quintillion joules of energy per day. This is equal to the number of calories in how many pounds of butter? Now I'm getting hungry. All right, we did have a brief typo on this, but we mentioned the correction on the show last week, and you had the option to submit for these answers. We're asking, was it either 3.6 million, billion, trillion, or quadrillion? And the correct answer for question 18 was C, 3.6 trillion. This was a tweet sent out by the National Weather Service office in Atlanta, actually showing that the average hurricane releases that amount of energy per day, equivalent to that many trillion pounds of butter, 3.6 trillion. Again, the answer for question 18. Question 19, for a few hours during California's extreme heat wave last September, energy use plummeted. What was the cause? Was it because of afternoon thunderstorms cooling the air, an emergency alert sent to cell phones, strong onshore winds, or a squirrel in a power substation? The answer here was B, an emergency alert was actually sent to cell phones. On Twitter, this was talked about, the first time perhaps that we've actually ever maybe seen that. An emergency alert actually led to the decrease in energy demand in California during that heat wave event last September. And finally, question 20, Weather World turns the big 4-0 this year. When the show launched in 1983, what was notable about the weather forecast on that very first show? Did it involve record rainfall, record highs, record lows, or a hurricane landfall? It actually involved B, record highs. Of course, the show looked a little bit different on that very first day, Fred Godomsky and Paul Knight, and we were talking about record highs. This is the observation card from the Cooperative Observing Site here in State College, and just a couple of days later, so in that short-range forecast, new record max set on September 7th, and of course the show actually aired there on September 5th. We're going to reveal the honor roll, so those who got a perfect score each of the week of this year's contest, and we'll be back with Marisa Ferger to reveal our prize winners in just a moment. Congratulations to all of our honor roll winners. Quite a few names on those weekly lists this year.
Yeah, that was really impressive. And Rob, we had 261 people take part in this year, and not only from Pennsylvania, but 7 other states.
Awesome. Good news there. Some special thanks we want to give before we reveal the winners of the prizes.
So it's not just us who handle the trivia contest. There are some important people behind the scenes. We'd like to give a special shout out to Christine Allen, who was the one who narrated the questions on the show. We really appreciate her lending her voice. And Kyle Imhoff, who is the one who manages all the names and entries behind the scenes.
Okay, now for the big moment. Drum roll, please.
Oh, the pressure. The pressure.
We are drawing for prizes
This is what
now.
he does. Hold on, I can't see. This is what happens when you age. All right, third prize goes to, a familiar name here, Rob. Joseph Brocious Jr., and I know I'm going to botch this, Paxenus, Pennsylvania?
I think that's right.
So congratulations, Joseph. You are the winner of the beautiful photo taken by Kurt Weinhold this past fall in the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. So thanks for playing along, Joseph.
Yeah, congratulations, Joseph.
All right, second prize. Let's dig deep here. We have, 127 names to
127
draw
names
from?
in the hat.
Yeah, so second prize goes to Brian Pazar. That's Brian with an I, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Brian, you are going to be winning the books that we had donated, and that will be signed for you as well. So congratulations to Brian Pazar from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
All right, now sorry, I'm spilling some names. This is the grand prize. This is what everybody's been gunning for here.
That's right. This is for the big weather station. First place goes to another Brian. Brian Payne from Lebanon, Pennsylvania. That's Brian with an I. P-A-I-N-E from Lebanon, Pennsylvania. He wins the Smart Weather Station, and that was generously donated by one of our very loyal viewers.
Yeah, so we want to say a big congratulations to all 261 participants this year. Thanks so much for making February a fun month here on Weather World.
That's right.
And we'll be back in just a moment with more.